last time was Japanese. This time I got some. Anyways, this time I went to my local store, and I was debating on whether to get like more Asian snacks or Mexican snacks. I got a lot of Mexican candy, and then like they have two aisles, and then of candy, and like tucked away between like normal food, they had like a European section, and they had one candy bar that caught my eye. It's like, ooh, I want to try that one. So I'll save those ones for last, the ones that I really wanted to try. I don't know if Cyrus is here yet. Okay, he's lurking in chat. I guess I'll start then. I got 7 snacks total this time from Europe. Various locations. There's a bunch of them from the UK, some things from Austria, and one from, it looks like, Ireland. I got, since you guys seem to like it when there was snacks that I didn't like, probably more so when like there were snacks that I did like. What is the stuff you eat before ruins your taste buds? What? Oh, what if the stuff you eat? Well, I got water here. Hopefully that would help. But, I got 2 things that I might not like. And, the first one I might not like is this Bounty. This is the only thing I've got that I've actually heard of. I think these are fairly common in Europe. It's got a picture of a coconut on it. I assume it's like a Mounds bar, like chocolate and coconut. I like chocolate and coconut if it's like the filling is like moist and creamy, but I've also had like coconut candies where it's like dry and flaky and it's disgusting. So this is like a 50-50 chance that I'll either love it or hate it. As long as it's like a moist cream, then it'll be fine. But if it's like the dry, flaky kind, then probably not. Looks like a Mounds bar, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I like it moist and creamy. That's good. Like Sarah said, it's moist and creamy. Pretty much exactly like a Mounds bar, which is fine. Good, nothing special, but good. This one, this is the only one I couldn't find a distribution line. There's a lot of stuff on this wrapper. Like there's like 5 different languages. I could not find where this comes from. Like even like the store puts its own sticker on it. And usually they have where it comes from, but they don't even have it on this sticker, so I'm not exactly sure where the Bounty bar comes from. But judging by like the 5 languages on the side of the wrapper, it's definitely European. Now there's this one, the Lion bar. It's got a picture of a lion on it. I don't know what lion flavor is like, but I guess I'm about to find out. There's a picture of what's inside, and it's Nestle. This one is from York, UK. It is filled wafer with caramel and cereals covered with milk chocolate. Cereals. Caramel 35% and cereals 8%. one piece. It seems like the bar's broken off inside. So. Ew, it's... Okay, this is messy. It's full of nuts. There's a picture of... since it's already broken off, you can see the wafer and like... This would be the cereals, I guess, around the corner. Is it Solo? There's no nuts in here, Dango. I don't think. Or maybe there is. Oh, it's got weird... There's like a... There's like no nuts in here that I can taste, but there's a nut flavor. Well, I thought Twitch regulations it had to be like 80% games. And people can play table tennis and like board games on Twitch. And I'm playing a game of what's to put in your mouth hole game. I don't know if I like that. Taste, there's a weird aftertaste. It's like there's no nuts, but there's a nut flavoring. I don't know. And then I got these from Vienna, Austria. I heard Germany has good wafer stuff, but they didn't have any German stuff. But you know, Austria's neighbors Germany, so I figured maybe it's pretty good too. My freaking water bottle has a leak. So one is vanilla and one is milk chocolate. And it's all like... I think I have a plate, because one of them's like broken on the top. And flaking everywhere. Tiny little wafers. Can't really tell, it just looks like a brick. Yeah. Manor, that's what it's called. They're pretty good. The filling's really rich. We have like wafer candies like these in America too, but they're not like super popular here, like wafers. Like Japan, when I did the Japanese box opening, I had a bunch of wafer stuff in it too. So maybe wafers are just popular across the globe, but not so much in America. Not that it's not popular, but there's a chocolate one. I really like the chocolate in this one. The vanilla one was pretty good. Not really a fan of the chocolate though. I don't know if is that a dark chocolate? It seems like a darker chocolate. No. Vanilla is better in my opinion. Well, candy, cookies, whatever. Now on to the one that I'm pretty sure I won't like. It's the one from Dublin, Ireland, I believe. Yeah. Jaffa cakes or Jaffa cakes. It is scrummy orange center I spelt it R-E because Europe. 10 spongy cakes with that squiggity orangey bit, which is... So it's chocolate and orange on one of those, I assume like those spongy little cookie things. I like chocolate, but I'm not a fan of chocolate and orange together. And I don't really like, if these are like the same type of spongy cakes that I've had before, I'm not really a fan of those, so I'm not expecting to like this one that much. And Mickey says, be prepared for a weird texture. Comes in a tin for you? It's Yaffle tanks. I'll try to open this away from the camera so it's not super loud for you guys. Yeah, it is like those spongy cakes. There's a spongy in the top, I guess shaped kind of like an, well, not really like an orange, but it's, break it open. Ew, it's, the orange is so gooey. Like I thought I could rip it in two, but it's like a gummy inside. I thought it was gonna be like a filling, but it's like gummy. You can see it. Okay, I guess I just gotta eat it whole. Oh. It could be worse. Ugh, but the aftertaste is worse, actually. It's like the first taste is like, ugh, chocolate and orange, which I don't like together. Then, as you're eating it, it's like, oh, it's actually not as bad, but then the aftertaste hits. And then, yeah, I don't know, I didn't like that one. It's not horrible, but I'm definitely not a fan of it. The spongy cake part was better than I thought it would be, but that gummy orange was so weird. Alright, on to the last two, which is kind of like one thing. This was a thing that caught my eye and made me want to try European, is Aero chocolate. It's Feel the Bubbles. I don't know if you can see like a picture. It's like the creamy's like bubbly, I guess. It's like bubbly filling chocolate. My camera kind of sucks, so you can't really see it that well, but we got bubbles all over the wrapper, and it says Feel the Bubbles, so I'm hoping it's bubbly or something. Try. There's one in normal milk chocolate and one in mint. And both these are from are Nestle from the UK too, from York, or yeah, York. So this is, I have high hopes for this one. They come in little tabs to break off. Bubbly like pop rock sound. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks so cool. If you can see it. It doesn't really show up as well on the camera, but it's like super bubbly texture on the inside. Maybe that one looks better. Oh, my camera sucks. It's like a brownie, but take my word for it, it looks bubbly looking. It's very rich chocolate. Ooh, very rich chocolate. It's good. Very rich. It's kind of like, have you ever had rich chocolate and it sort of hits the back of your throat and almost makes you like cough a little bit? But that's not bad. It's a good thing. But the texture, it's like, it's not as melty as I thought it would be. It's kind of just like, it's lighter than the outside, but like I thought it was almost gonna be like Three Musketeers here in America, where it's almost like a mousse. But it's kind of just hard, like the harder than I thought it would be. It doesn't add really much of a bubbly texture, but let's try the mint one. This is my last taste. Oh, it smells just like mint chocolate chip ice cream. You can I can see it much better. The texture, the light green. Yeah, the mint is way better, I think. Like the bubbly part seems a lot lighter. Very rich again. I was expecting it more to like melt in your mouth, kind of, but it's kind of just like normal chocolate. But yeah, that was pretty good. I said this was my favorite overall. I think I would rank them. This was number one. Then probably the vanilla wafers. Then probably a tie between the chocolate Oreo and Bounty. Then probably the Lion Bar, even though I wasn't a huge fan of that nutty taste. Then the chocolate wafers. And then last place is the only one that I didn't really like at all, was the Jaffa cakes. My t-shirt is Dancing Groot, and he says "Shake your Groot thing." He's got little music lines, which you probably can't really see, but yeah, Dancing Groot. That is my shirt. And that was my taste testing. Not as good as a Japanese candy, but that's probably just because my store doesn't really stock a whole lot of European candy. Next time I want to try like the Mexican stuff, snack food, because they had a lot of Mexican snack food there. So that'll probably be my next one. Unless maybe, you know, Mookie or Yaffle or maybe even Dango wants to send me some of their foreign snacks that I can try, you know. That would be something.